It's called corporate welfare, government handouts to companies to lure them to relocate in Nashville. Now, you'd think with all the city's growth, Music City would have plenty of money to properly fund public safety.
Our Fox 17 News investigation uncovers an alarming pattern of what some call misplaced priorities in tonight's Project Nashville.
Don't see themselves crying.
Tim Wolf is new to Music City.
I moved here in the fall of 17.
Jano Black has lived here her whole life.
I've been told multiple times that I'm a unicorn, so.
Both are in the same boat, living in newer developments far from a fire station in a booming city that has no plans to build any more to keep up with all this growth.
With growth, there has got to be an increase to me in taxes.
You'd think so, but our city can't find the money to even give these men and women promised raises.
And this is all coming under the aspects of the biggest economic boom that the city has ever had.
Ron Schultes is with Beacon Center, a nonpartisan think tank front and center in the fight against so-called corporate welfare.
And yet last year, we're still broke enough that some leaders tried to propose a $150 million property tax increase.
But are we really broke? Project Nashville found there are plenty of your tax dollars to give Hospital Corporation of America grants, loans, subsidies, and more. A company that brought in $46 billion last year.
If you've got all these new jobs and all this new growth, how can a city not manage its budget to make sure that the fire department can treat a fire if one of these high-rises that they've subsidized catches on fire? Project
Nashville found there are plenty of your tax dollars to give Bridgestone high-dollar loans and incentives, a company that brought in $32 billion in 2017.
These companies can then hold you hostage, right? We had where Bridgestone said, if we don't receive this money, we're going to leave town. We're going to uproot.
And Project Nashville found there are plenty of your tax dollars to give Amazon some too, a company that brought in $232 billion in 2018.
Well, those 5,000 people that are coming for Amazon are going to have heart attacks, and they're going to have strokes, and they're going to have somebody's going to fall in the building and so forth. So it just says again, more people, more calls.
And our previous Project Nashville investigations have shown we could be as many as 20 fire stations short already. Chattanooga even has more fire stations than us.
This is what is most important for a government. It's to protect its citizens. It's not to give handouts for companies to move from one part of the state down to downtown Nashville.
Just ask Deputy Chief Larry Walker, who retired third in command 2 years ago. Early.
And they kept saying, there's no money, there's no money. And that's one of the reasons I retired. I said, it's time for someone else to do the asking. I got tired of it.
Funny math, some say, but not funny if you need help.
But the growing pains are obvious. Something has to be done.
You can catch Project Nashville each Wednesday here at 9 o'clock on Fox 17 News as we analyze how our city is handling and managing Nashville's historic growth. If you have ideas, write us at fox17.com under the Project Nashville tab or call our tip line 615-259-5600.